What's up, everybody? I'm back here with another guide video. Today we're going to be looking at customs and how you guys can make some money fast on the map. Before we get into that, just want to remind you guys that my Twitch and Twitter is in the description below. I regularly stream on Twitch and I'm constantly posting on Twitter some updates for you guys and some funny clips and videos. Be sure to follow me on both if you guys want to keep up with my guide videos and other funny moments videos that I'll be doing. Alright, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the rest of the video. Alright, so before I get into the raid, I want to let you guys know some of the keys you're going to need for this run. You're not going to need every single one of these keys right here, but I recommend these top 5 and this 6th one right here. This 7th one is really optional, but I'd highly recommend getting this one too. The rest of these keys aren't really needed. The only ones that I say you might want to pick up is the guard room key and this cabinet key right here. This cabinet key comes in clutch. Yeah, I'd say this cabinet key is also needed for one of the vault rooms, so let me change that. You're gonna need these 8 keys right here. So the marked key opens the marked room. Obviously it's not going for that much, it's going for 28k right now. This 110 dorm room 110 key, it's for the 2nd story dorm. For you guys to tell the difference between the 2nd story dorm room keys and the 3rd, the 2nd story has this blue little handle, and the 3rd story is this white old-fashioned looking key. So the 110 key is going for about 20k right now. The 114 key is going for 12k right now. I highly recommend getting both of these keys and the marked room key. And you guys don't really need the storage key, but if you need extra meds, it's always there. 9k, I would recommend getting it. It's pretty cheap right now. 105 is another vault room. Goes for 4k right now. Highly recommend getting this key. You'll make your money back in just one run. Room 214 is another vault room. It should go around for 25k. And the factory exit key is a little bit more on the pricey side and it's not needed, but I highly recommend picking it up for fast access between the map. It's going for around 60k right now. Be sure to check the durability of the key so you guys don't buy a used one. Alright, for the rest of them, the customs office key isn't really needed. It's if you're on the custom side, it comes in handy. The guard room desk key isn't really needed, but you can find some decent items there, and while you're in the 2nd story dorms, it's nice to have. For the rest of these keys, they're not worthwhile. These are just for the quests that I've had before. So I'd recommend these top 5 for sure. Definitely the 6th one. This 7th one is definitely optional. Would definitely pick up the cabinet key, and if you guys want, you can get the guard room key. It's going for 8k. I'd say why not. Basically, getting all these keys should total around like 100k to 120k. It could be less if you don't get the factory exit key right here. You'll make the money back in just one run of all those keys, especially with the marked room and 110, 114, and 105, and 214. And the cabinet key. Those are all vault rooms, and this is the mark room. Alright, now I'm gonna explain that you guys might want to take a docs case instead of a key tool, just so you can have all your keys inside and some extra rubles for the van extract if it's there at the dorms. It always comes in handy. Taking in 7,000 rubles for yourself. If you're playing with teammates, I'd recommend bringing more just in case they forgot their 7,000 rubles. I bring more because sometimes my teammates forget. And yeah, that's all I have to say. If you guys don't want to bring the rubles and go for the long extract, a key tool works just fine. But I definitely recommend either having a docs case, sick case, or a key tool. Alright, we got a decent spawn. Alright, from here, we're gonna go straight towards dorms. We're gonna run towards this way. We're gonna hit the railroad. Right here. This is the railroad. This is the railroad towards military base. This is the extract for it. We're gonna run past this, and we're just gonna keep running until we hit the dorms. Alright, we're gonna keep running, keep running. There's a hidden stash right here. You guys want to hit this on the way. If it's in the beginning of the game and you guys want to rush a position, I would recommend not hitting it and just running towards dorms. But this is here. You can check it. Sometimes you'll find good stuff, sometimes you won't. Looks like we're not getting much here. Some rubles. Screwing up. Okay, there you go. Sometimes you can find some decent barter items that are worth like from 50 to 100k on the flea market. This time we were unfortunately unlucky. So we're gonna keep running this way. We're gonna hit a campsite right here. On this campsite is a flash drive spawn. I like to check it in the early game when you need your flash drive quests. It's always here. So it can spawn next to this guitar. And also spawn next to this duffel bag. You don't have to check the duffel bag, it just spawns around there. Looks like it's not here this time. Alright, we're gonna keep running. This is the second story dorms right here. This is where we're gonna use the keys that you guys brought with you. So I like to go in from the side on the second floor. Obviously check for enemies. Scab boss can spawn here usually, he does. There's about like a 38% chance he spawns, and this is one of the 3 places he could spawn on the map. Duffel bag here, I usually don't loot that because, you know, it's out in the open. There's a weapon crate right here. It's free for everybody to look at. You can go through there. You don't need a key for that. There's sometimes food spawns around here, so if you guys need like food in the middle of a raid and you guys are starving or whatever. Here is the first door that we're gonna hit with the key. It's room 110 for the second story dorms. We're gonna go inside here. First, we're gonna check this bed right here. Flash drive spawn right here. Second, we're gonna check the safe. Safes have a chance of spawning money, antique books like this, and any type of gold barter items like gold chains, lions, cats, figurines. Here we found, you can also find pistols sometimes. Here we found a pistol. You're trying to get the barter gold items. In this second room, we have a PC. Check it for a flash drive. We got a medical bag right here and another safe vault right here. All right, now that we're done with that, another optional key that you guys could have had was the dorm guard key. You can unlock this, and inside we'll find a weapon crate. You can find keys right here, and we have 2 ammo crates that you can find some ammo. AKs spawn here sometimes, and yep, inside the ammo crates you can find the golden rounds and other rounds that are worth a lot of money. Now we're gonna head through here, wrap around through this way. I'm gonna hit dorm room 105 right here. And yep, we're gonna open this door. Safe vault right here. Food spawns here. We're gonna come through this way. If you're ever in a gunfight and they're looking through here because they know you have to leave through here, one thing that I recommend doing is if you open this door right here, you can come right here and jump right there, and you're out. If you're ever in a gunfight, you can flank, and you know, you can use that position right there. All right, next we're gonna go into 3-story dorms. Obviously there's gonna be a lot of fighting in the 3-story dorms. I'm just showing you the 2 rooms that I like to hit in the 3-story dorms. We're going through here. We're gonna come through here. Now you guys, this room is really accessible from the other side as well. From this door right here. You can come through this side, it's a little bit more low-key. It's this room right here, room 214. We have a safe right here. We also have ammo spawns right here. I don't like looting this because it's out in the open in this hallway. And yeah, you never know if you can run into people, especially over here. I like to check this first before I check over here because this is covering. I check here and I'll check down here. Then I'll check this doorway and I'll look through this doorway. I'll look through the kitchen. Always be sure to check through here and here. And sometimes people like to hide behind this door right here and wait for the key noise to pop up so they can just get an easy kill like this. So I'll come here and I'll look through the creek and you can see if there's a player here or not. That's all you need to check for right there. So you open the marked room door and you have a chance of finding a lot of different stuff. You can find docs cases, you can find money cases, magazine boxes, ammo crates, different types of guns. This time I was unlucky, I got a PP-19 and a Glock 18, but sometimes you can find key tools. There's been a lot of runs where I've almost hit 1,000,000 rubles just from this room alone. All right, and once we're out of here, we can go towards our extract, which which would be through this way. We can either hit Smuggler's Boat or Crossroads. That's one of the loot routes that I'd like to take from the dorms. Now I'm going to show you guys what would happen if I spawned more on the boiler side. Alright, before I show you guys the rest of my loot route, I want to say that this factory key right here is very useful for the customs map because you can unlock this door and that door right there, which will give you easy access between the boiler side of the map and the gas station and dorm side of the map. So I recommend having it just because it comes in handy sometimes. You can open these two doors and it gives you free, like, easy access. If you guys are on this side of the wall and you guys need quick access between the other side and don't have a key, what I can recommend for you guys to do is to go on top of this car right here, hug this left side right here, and do a jump. Just be sure that you're not running while you're jumping, and jump over the barbed wire, and you're on the other side. Alright, for looting gas station, you're gonna be using one key that I would highly recommend getting, which is the, I believe, the office key. This one right here, the key to the gas station storage room, the storage room key. Alright. And I believe that's the one. Or it's either the cabinet key. Okay, let's see. Let's throw this out. Still unlock this, so it's... You're gonna need the cabinet key, right? You need the cabinet key that I highly recommend. It's this door right here. So you're gonna come in here, the storage room. You can always check this for weapon spawns and magazine spawns. You can get gunpowder, I guess. You can also get attachments and other types of like weapon attachments. In this room, you can get some med spawns around here and here on the floor. Sometimes you can get food right here. There's a duffel bag right here that you guys can check. Alright, here's the really good room that I'd recommend that y'all get for the key. Sometimes you can find condensed milk right here. And there's a safe right here. And, yep, that's usually what I'd recommend for hitting up gas station. Now, scav boss could spawn out in the front right here. Also, they can spawn on this side right here. And basically all around the gas station. They can spawn in this back area right here. And also next to that tanker right here. Right here. Next to this bus. While you guys are at the gas station, you can always check in this bus right here for keys. Sometimes there's key spawns. Also, at the front of the gas station, there is an ambulance, and inside of the ambulance spawns a key. And this key is for the interchange map. In the beginning of wipes, it can be worth up to 1,000,000 rubles. It has a chance of a LEDX spawn, so it's always a good idea to check right here. It can spawn right here on this left side. Alright. And yeah, basically that's my entire loot route. That's the only thing that I say is worthwhile for looting. Another thing you guys can do is, if you're on the way, there's some hidden cache locations that you guys can hit. On this ZB side, there's one here and one there. Also, there is a blue van on this ZB side that I'll be showing you guys, which can spawn flash drives. Alright, I'm coming through right here. This is the hole in the wall. That's the gas station right there. And I'm running directly this way. And here we see the blue van. And what you guys want to do is come up to the blue van and open the back door. And you'll find 2 computers. And on the computers you can find flash drives. Sometimes you'll find 1, sometimes you find none. I found actually 2 in each one before. And I've heard stories of other people also finding this, which is great because you can find 2 in just one run. You guys can check the insides of them. I wouldn't because you're out in the open and it's an easy kill. Yeah, once you guys are done looting, if you spawned on that side of the map, the extract is right over there, ZB101. And if you guys spawned on this side of the map, which I did, your extract is on the other side of the map called Crossroads. Sometimes you can get lucky with Smuggler's Boat and get out a little quicker on the river. So basically that's my entire loot route. That's the only thing that I would say is worthwhile for looting on customs. It's not a great map for looting and getting money. It's mainly for PvP and quests, but if you're on the way for your quests, all these different loot routes could help you make some extra cash on the way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this was helpful for some of y'all. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next guide video.